that question, that is the plea bargaining. That is a tool that is utilized by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to ensure it is a way to try and decongest prisons. But then plea bargaining is not done in all cases, and especially sexual violence sort of cases, the plea bargaining is not done. There was a directive that asked the ODPP to stop plea bargaining in such cases. However, there are some cases where the ODPP can utilize that particular clause to try and decongest the prisons, number one. Number two, to resolve cases faster than they already are being resolved right now. Because as I mentioned before, that cases do take a little bit of time, and one of the issues is that we do not have enough personnel. And so in as much as plea bargaining is encouraged, it's not in every case. And it depends on the ODPP and the nature of what is presented before them. If you could repeat your first and second question. Social media. So yes, we've seen an increase actually in online GBV. That's what we are now, the new term that is coming, OGBV, or tech facilitated GBV. And this is being escalated even further with the coming in of the AI technology. Because now perpetrators can actually even violate a person by using their images. They don't even need to talk to you. They can use your images and manipulate it to look like whatever else they want, and then they start probably asking your people to actually give them cash or something so that they don't release such videos. So it is being escalated. What can we do? There's already the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act that is in place. Of course, the Communications Authority of Kenya should also come in play to curb the issues of how do we utilize the internet space and how do we make it a safe space for women and girls and children in general. And so therefore I think that once this particular act is properly implemented, then most of the issues that we are seeing occurring will actually be taken care of. It's not really a matter of bringing in new laws, but implementing the laws that we have first, then we can see what the gaps are before we try and get in new laws or new policies. Yes. The conviction terms, and this is a personal stand, I feel like whatever conviction terms are there are stringent enough, and I would not support the changing to any other lesser terms, because the terms were there to deter the public from perpetrating the sexual violence especially, but we can see it's still continuing. So what if it changes? What if they know that I will only get off with 2 months, after defiling a 15-year-old child? Then what happens? So let them stay as they are. And you will also note that we now have the conviction. Once a person is convicted, they are entered into a register. I think that offenders register is going to go a long way into deterring perpetrators, would-be perpetrators. Thank you.
One more question. Okay.
That is including the women leadership. And when we talked of the women leadership, we're talking from the community level to the national level. In that, we mean that women will be reached, even at the market, at the village, and everywhere. But specifically for your question, I think communities have various and different ways in which women are engaged. It might not be the same, but again, the messages that are coming out will be the same. So I think, as we said, we'll walk through, because for quite a very long time, we know that the society have always talked of men in terms of initiating them, boys in terms of initiating them into men, and then that's where the problems start. As I said earlier, the problem starts early enough, what the young girls call toxic masculinity. It starts from the initiation stages where we're built. So what we are saying is that we are also trying to change the narratives, whether we will also look for like-minded bloggers who can also be active within the social media so that we can see. Because we know at the moment the victims and even the survivors are always blamed. The narrative is that the perpetrators are always taken as either heroes or praised or something. But again, the narrative is what we need to change, and we have to start early. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As men that are here, no man should abuse a woman. Strong men love and show mercy and show care and generosity. Weak men are the monsters. If you think you will violate a woman to demonstrate your strength, you are a weak man. And so as men, don't destroy, don't abuse, don't violate in our name. We refuse that, we reject that. We thank you. Thank you, Governor.